second one, the metal update. Let's do an experiment. I found a tape. I'm not sure what it is. It could be, I don't know. Now, we're going to do the black metal portion of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records. That's not good. 5 records. And some we're going to listen to this, guys. Albeit this is Belgium. This is old school Belgian music. I have some flyers here, which came out of a package. The Mortis Old Tower, if you're in Germany or Holland, which is actually in the neighborhood. When is this? 2 December, so yeah, that's this Sunday. I'm going to this one, that's why I'm not going to the Old Tower one. This is the Paragon Impure first, yeah, actually the release show, in my opinion, but their first live setback. Lugubrum is also playing, 1000 Sufferings, can't read that, Dissolving Skin, Splendidula and Vermilion. I'm not sure if they're all playing because Cosmocrator is also playing, so it could be one of them folded and pulled out. Heralds of the Twilight is also coming up January 12th. This one is sold out, this one is not, which is weird. Warlock, Paragon Impure and Vaal in Brugge. So yeah, that will be an awesome show. We actually booked a weekend around that, so I can't go to Portugal this weekend, but I can go to some other stuff. So yeah, to the guys in Portugal, Seitanist, you're there, so yeah, enjoy that shit, man. And already thanks for picking up my package. But yeah, let's get into it. This is bad. Wow, this is bad. Dideridogen or something like that. This is a black metal video, so expect a lot of mispronunciations, so why. And just stuff I have to guess about, so let's go. This is called Digerdöden with, oh my fucking god, Majestanes Dunkla Hach I Dodens Profana Stat. There you go. Oh, this was easier. Well, that. This is out on Purity to Fire Records, and I should have got it when I did the Aslissa set order, but I just didn't know it. And L, the guy, L, let's just call him L from now on. He asked me, "Didn't you get that one?" I didn't know it. It is apparently another. I predicted in the last one. It's another Zwarte Autos project or band, but this one is actually very fucking sick. They're all good, but this one is kind of going to the top for me. A little bit nastier and fouler, maybe, if that's even possible. Very cool record, and I'm glad he kind of dragged me by the hairs to not that desperate, but yeah, you know what I mean. Otherwise, I wouldn't have heard of this shit. And this is actually very fucking good. It is available here and there. I think New Era still has copies. It will get a repress, I'm sure. So yeah, Digerdöden. Another Ancient Records banger from the shoebox. So very cool to have this one. It's not expensive yet, so I don't know. I'm not sure what is happening with that. Rattenkönig. Yes, Rattenkönig. With Verses of Decadence. This is out on, it's been a while, what is that label? Archaic Memories. Was limited to 150, this is 21. It took me a while to get this one because I didn't bite at the initial sale at Archaic Memories, but I got it at New Era when it popped up. Kind of expensive records due to the fact that it's coming from Finland, I think. So yeah. No, this is not from Finland. The other one is Liever Mortis. This is from, don't know. Verses of Decadence, Rattenkönig. And Rattenkönig is a bundle of rats that got tied up in a tail and died or something like that. That's what it's translating to, or what it means. Basic sleeve, but a little bit, it is a sleeve, it is not a fold over like the Commodes or the that other one. Yeah, I don't know, man. If I have to guess, French, but I don't know. No. Sorry, Australia. I do know. Yeah, Australia. There you go. Very cool looking record. There's there's nothing much to say. This is a demo from 2013 that was on tape, I'd imagine, and is now on vinyl for the first time. Some heavy printed inner. What's going on? Bible verses in a black metal video. I know equally as much about Bible verses as I do black metal, so you're in for a treat. Sure. The Ten Commandments, yeah. Here we go. Morgal. I talked about the tape in the last video, the something with blood and witch. This is actually this is presented as their first EP but on vinyl then, but this is actually a combination of songs from that tape and songs from splits or other tapes. Through Werewolf Productions, of course, a Finnish band. And it's a bummer that they did this cover because the promo pictures were at a graveyard, or like them with purple hoods and stuff like that. So a bit cooler than this. It has this. Maybe they did this because it has that more demo feel. I'm not sure. For Werewolf standards, this is actually a good sleeve. They're all good compared to what other bands do, but or some bands do. This is the poster that came with it, and like I said, in the tape, I have to be honest, I haven't checked out this one. I checked the MP3s on the Bandcamp, but I haven't checked the vinyl. The tape release was that Motley Crue-ish, trashy black metal sound with heavy drum sound, heavy guitar leads. So I don't know what this is going to sound. I don't think they re-recorded it or something like that. So yeah. Morgal, it is a beautiful red vinyl, especially when the light blasts through it. Not really thick, but great songs, guys, great songs. Makes you really love the fact that you're from Belgium. So yeah, two more. One very, very good black metal record, one very, very not black metal record. This is Sade, a homage by Paragon Impure on Van Records, the long-awaited new full-length by Paragon Impure. I talked about them, and I will probably link it after this one in the first Belgian black metal video. So yeah, I haven't been familiar with this band for a long, long time, but I certainly caught up to them. This is the new record, new full-length that has been written since, I don't know, 2012 maybe. Or maybe earlier. I'm kind of spacing on the check the video. But yeah, it was rewritten, the drums were scrapped, it was again rewritten, vocals were re-recorded, and now it's completely re-recorded and changed also because the theme for this one is, like I said, Sade, Marquise de Sade. So it's not porno grind, but it's lyrics are dealing with Sade. Yeah, it's not. They don't do like it. I don't think there's, like movie intros or something like that. I don't know. I don't think they did that, but the lyrics are kind of weird for black metal. But then again, what's weird for black metal? This is the black version, limited to 87, which Van apparently they had the same problem as us when we did the dreaded Amun-Ra release. We oversold like 70 records or something like that. Let's not get into it. But they also have 78, so it's kind of a runoff maybe from another black, I'm not sure. This is number 19. And this is on marble and on ice, I think. And this is the black version, which is actually the limited version. So this slides over, the extra gold foil sleeve. This is the actual record cover with some nice booty shots. It comes with a poster. First one was all about Roman Empire and stuff like that. This is Sade, so he keeps it in theme in the lyrical and the historical realm, which which is kind of cool. I mean, it's a concept record about Filth, but better lyrical material is there in that. Printed inner sleeve with the lyrics, some nice etchings. And it's Noctis on vocals, guitar, bass, Svein on drums from Lugubrum and PJ. Noctis is actually also a member of Lugubrum. I'm going to see him tomorrow. I'm fucking psyched as hell. There you go, very heavy pressing on black, nice center labels. It's fucking fan records, what do you want? They actually have Warden Rife and the other Terra 2 records updated right now. I mean, this morning, so maybe some is already sold out, but it'll get repressed. I'm not sure. This won't get repressed, I think. The black is already gone. There's left, but they're going to start playing shows, so if you want this, you know, there are some left, but you know how that goes. Then, last one is a soundtrack, and I promised Eric Bauer I would do a soundtrack video, but the truth is, a long time ago, the truth is I don't have that many soundtracks. I think I should re-evaluate because I have this coming in, and I have actually another one coming in, so we'll see. Mr. Bauer, I still owe you one. This is Mandy by Johan Johansson, the soundtrack of the movie that came out, I think, a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, not sure. It's kind of a cult flick in the sense that Inherent Vice, maybe, it reminded me of Inherent Vice, but more in the flow of the story. It has some drive in there, you know, the neon stuff. It's not neon, it's more, it's kind of a horror movie, but not really. It's kind of a metal influenced drive, maybe, I'm not sure. And what else did I put on it? I don't know, it's just a freaking movie. It's good, but don't go for the story. It's just a revenge story, but it's nicely done. What else is nicely done is this very cool looking original motion picture soundtrack for it. It's on Lakeshore Records and Invada Records, so a duo release, maybe US and Europe. It comes with, it's not an OB, but maybe an OB is just a band that goes around it. Put the lyrics in the back. It has nice spot gloss on it. What has spot gloss on it is this nice fucking sleeve. It's Mandy, but then in a, you know, black metal logo style. The back is back in black, and then the inside is is a concept drawing or something like that for the artwork in the movie. Check the movie out. If I'm lucky, I will see it on the big screen soon, but we'll see. And I still want to do the podcast Clocks Are 12, so hit me up. About the author, Johan Johansson is a composer which has a lot of cool shit to his name. I can't name them all, but Sicario is one of the last ones he did. Unfortunately, this man has passed away, which is unfortunately because he made some really cool shit. And he probably is a good guy too. And on this one is I Miss Johan. He reminded me of the father in some ways. And it goes on and on by Panos Cosmatos, the director of this movie. So if you're into cult flicks with some semi-gore, if you don't mind about this story, actually, if you like some metal influences, check this movie out. Check this soundtrack out. This also has one of my favorite musicians on here doing guitar work, and that is Mr. Stephen O'Malley from Sun. Yeah. My voice is checking out. If I can get this Obian, we'll be home safe. I'm sorry for the blast beats in the back, but yeah, that's sometimes how it goes. 2 videos in a row, 2 noon collections. I think I'm rounding out to 100. I'm not going to do a competition or something like that because no one fucking cares. But I did send out that CD to the guy. I'm blanking on his name. That CD from the tape delay. My head is exploding with records, so everybody knows what I mean. Guys, thank you very much. Short metal update. I'm going to the Boom show tomorrow, so New Era will be there. There will be some showback video, I guess. And then then a tape lay is kind of building up with some awesome tapes, very awesome tapes, like the Blitzkrieg Baby, like this one. I mean, okay. Guys, bye.